to Spotlight. I'm your show host, Barbara Ragland, and I am so thrilled today because we've got Coach Fleeting and Coach B. And guess what? They brought some of their football players with them. And you know, Windsor always has a winning team. So the coaches are going to tell us about the kind of year they've had, and usually the year they have all the time because it's so good. So I would like to welcome them to Spotlight. Welcome to Spotlight, Coach Fleeting.
Thank you, Bob.
Welcome to Spotlight,
Thank
Coach
you, Barbara.
B. Yes. Um, I'd like to tell you to tell me about your year this year.
I think it was a good year for us.
Uh-huh.
I think that we have a group of young men who work hard and they trust in their coaches, and we have a group of coaches who work hard and trust in what we're trying to do as a program, which is also always to help young men to be better men and to be successful in life.
I know I was watching the news and they said that Windsor Coach B was one of the 10 top teams in the state, Windsor High School.
Well, I guess
How-
it depends on who you ask.
And your league, no, in the league you're in, is it?
We were in Class L this year.
The L,
Yeah.
okay.
We-
I don't know much about football.
Well, the states divides the high school teams up into four divisions, depending on how many boys are in the high school.
All right.
So we were in Class L, which is like the fourth highest as far as boys enrollment is concerned.
Okay.
So we finished the regular season with the most points among Class L teams.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's
Thank you.
wonderful. How long have you been the coach?
This is my third year here at Windsor High School.
I see. What about you, Coach B?
This is my 6th year.
Okay. Yeah. So you enjoy, how many football players do you have? How many on the team?
On the team, I think we have a total of 82 this year, from freshmen and seniors.
Okay, so you have a offensive team and a defensive team, is that it? And how many quarterbacks do you have?
Well, we have a offensive staff and a defensive staff. We try to get as many kids on the field as possible.
Okay.
Some kids may play offense, some and defense. Some just play offense, some just play defense.
Okay.
As far as quarterbacks throughout the program, I think probably have 5. Always try to have one quarterback per class for freshmen, sophomore, juniors, and seniors.
So with such a large number, you have a JV team and then
Yeah,
how's that work?
our most experienced group is our varsity, then there's our junior varsity, and then the freshmen.
Okay. So you have 2 teams that play and they play different teams?
We have 3 levels, and we played the teams throughout our conference.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that means you're quite busy.
Very busy. But,
Yeah,
keeps
you
the
have
kids
to.
busy, keeps them out of trouble.
Okay.
It's very enjoyable.
Coach B, what do you like most about coaching these boys, young men?
Well, I was a young man at one time, and the game changed me long ago. The game changed me, and it's given back. It's taking kids who don't know what the game's like, and for me, the pleasure is to watch how it changes them. And then the reward in high school football coaching is when they come back and say, "Coach, you were right," or "Coach, I'm different because of the experience of playing football."
Do you practice every day? Are you all the teams practice together, or you practice once a week, or how does that work?
Well, we have practice. We have meetings on Sunday with the varsity and JV. Then there's freshman games on Thursday, varsity games on Friday, and junior varsity on Saturday mornings.
But in order to get ready for the season, when do you start? You probably
Next Monday.
You're kidding. For next year?
Yeah, so our weightlifting season, our off-season weightlifting and conditioning program.
Oh, so you just go all year long.
Yeah, it doesn't stop. It's addicting. I mean, I don't know. I think what the joy is seeing young men develop physically and physically and mentally. Physically as far as getting getting bigger so that they could compete on the field, and also mentally so they could get a better understanding of the game and how to make reads and how to do things just through watching film to make them help them be more prepared for the next upcoming season.
Where's your background? Where did you come from? You've only been here 3 years. Have you coached
No.
someplace else?
I was raised in Harvard. Went to high school at Weaver High School and
Oh, I did too.
went to Southern Connecticut. After Southern Connecticut, I came back and served as an assistant coach at Weaver High School, and then I got the head job there in 1999. So I've been at Weaver High School for 10 years, and was it 2008 was my first year here at Windsor High School.
No.
And Coach B, what about you? What's your background?
I live here in town. My boys went to Windsor High. They, one of them played for me. I coached here in 2000, 2001, 2002, and then left. And I came over back to Windsor for me with Fleet from Weaver. I coached with Fleet 2 years there, and I've coached at probably 4 or 5 other high schools. I got the coaching bug a little bit later. My boys played midget football here in town for the Giants, and then I came up to the varsity level. And my other coaching experience was years ago back after college in the Midwest.
Oh, I see. So your players this year, your star players, are they mostly seniors or juniors or what
think-
class?
I think we have a good,
Education are they?
we had a good group of seniors and a good mix of seniors and juniors that contributed a great deal to the success that we had this past year. I don't think that we could have been successful without our senior leadership. I don't think we could have been as successful without our promising juniors. So it's always a combination of, of a team coming together. And I think that our kids are finally understanding that this is not a job that no one person can do, and that if we all, do our roles, and take care of our piece of the pie, that's when things will come together for us. It's only when we try to do our own thing and try to, just go away from what we've been taught, that's when things don't gel the right way. So again, it's a life lesson. We're always trying to teach life lessons, things that's going to carry over once they leave high school, and anything that they can take from us that's going to help them to be successful in life, we consider that a victory for us.
You transition from high school to college if they decide to go to college. Is that difficult? Is the football structure and the game the same or different?
It's very difficult because it is a business on a college level. I feel it's a business because I think in high school a lot of kids play for social reasons. A lot play because they love the game, but there's some kids that just play because their friends play or they want to find something to do. So I think that's our opportunity as adults to grab them and to become a positive influence in their life as far as how to become good men, how to become good fathers, how to become good role models in the community. And if they go on to college and they don't play, that's fine with us, as long as they go on to college, get an education, be successful. If they go on and play, we try to prepare them mentally for the mental part of college sports, which is you can be an all-star in high school, but you get to college, and if it's not your turn, it's not your turn, and you have to learn how to be humble and wait. And I think that's hard for any young man or young adult to do, is to wait, be humble, wait their turn, because it's hard to wake up every day, put in hard work, and at the end of the week, you don't get into the game. And you got to understand, hard work through time, it will pay off, and you will get your chance.
Coach B, because your school has such a good reputation, your football team, have any members of your team been recruited?
Yes, we have I believe he's going to be a third-year sophomore at UMass. His name is Ryan Dallaire. Previously, Windsor has 3 kids in the NFL. Chris Baker, and I believe he's with the Redskins. Demick Scaffe was with the Chargers. I don't know if he's still with them. And then Terrence Knighton is an all-pro defensive tackle for the Jaguars.
Oh, boy.
So there is some history there. We've got a number of kids this year that are being considered for schools to play at the next level.
When someone comes in to recruit your players, do they make you aware that they're coming in to recruit your boys, or they just come in and watch? Do they have to have permission to come in and recruit, or or look at your team, your players? How does that work?
Well, it's a recruiting season that it's a timeline that NCAA give coaches to come and make visits to high school coaches and players. They used to give me a call and see what time is appropriate for them to come by. Sometimes, they hear about kids through word of mouth, sometimes through the media, newspaper, sports television shows. And then they come and they just get a lot of information from you and myself by asking, which kids do you think can play on this level? And so, they'll ask for film. I think the most important thing for the kids to understand is that the most important thing that they can ask for that we could give them is a transcript, to show that they're students first, to show that they can handle a college workload. And they don't have a good transcript. It's very hard for anybody to do something for them. So again, it's that they take care of the academic piece. I think everything else, will fall into place for them.
What's the strength on your team? Do you have a good defensive team, or good quarterbacks, or good offensive teams? Which is your best? Or I know they're not all equal, but what's the strength of your team for this year?
This past season, I would say the strength of our team, I would believe, is it sounds weird to say, but the commitment that the kids give.
Okay.
I mean, when they're giving us their all, we're very good.
All right.
I think that we have a very good defense. Our defense for the past 2 years has only allowed about 7 points a game, and we do a good job of coaching the kids up defensively. The offense that we run here, we've only been running it for 3 years, and it's new to us. But I think we do a great job of running it. I think our kids work hard, and we score a lot of points, and I think that we'll only get better at what we do offensively. So our defense is usually our solid point. I mean, they keep teams scoring down for us, and our offense was outstanding this year as far as putting points up on the board.
So you look forward to it.
Oh yeah.
You enjoy it.
Oh yeah. I miss it already. It's only been a month away, and I'm ready to get going again.
And so now you're getting ready to prepare for the next season.
Yeah.
So how does Coach B, how do you get the new members in? How do you get your new players in? Do they have to be made aware that they can start coming to practice, or sign up, or how does that work?
We spend a lot of time trying to get the message out to anybody who wants to play.
Okay.
And what we look for as a coaching staff is that time commitment, because this sport takes a great deal of commitment. It's very time consuming, and that begins in the weight room. We want to make sure that the people who make that commitment and spend that time in the weight room and going to camps are the ones who get the opportunity to demonstrate how much better they've gotten first. But that's what we look for all the time. Who's going to make it? Because we want them to match the commitment the coaching staff has made, and that starts Monday.
And so you are going to have to, the new people that are coming in and whatever, when do you make your cuts?
We don't cut people.
You don't cut the
No.
kids, you keep them?
We keep them.
So it's like a social thing too, huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's good.
I mean,
Okay, and you work on their skills and whatever.
First thing
But
is the character.
suppose you have a player that just can't do it. It's okay, he can become a ball boy, or
No, he's still part of the
He's
family.
part of the family, but how does he function?
I don't think none
Is
of our
that
players.
a fair question?
Yeah, none of our players perform at the same level. I don't think all of our players are different.
I agree with that.
I think that the most important thing for every kid that comes out, that they're going to play. They may not all play varsity football.
Okay.
Some have to play JV football. They're not all going to get the same amount of time, but for the act of coming out and putting in effort and commitment, we'll find a way for them to play.
I think that's beautiful. That's a
Yeah.
great concept.
Yeah.
So that you don't have, the players don't, or the new kids don't have to be nervous about, am I gonna make it? Am I gonna make, how,
Right.
in professional ball, I think it is, that they have to make the cut. basketball and football, right?
Right.
And if they don't make the cut, that's it. But well, that's finances too, you know. So you all, these guys that come out and they want to play, they know they have a chance and they're welcome.
Right.
So, and that transpires through the system, the school. Everyone knows at the high school and all that we've got wonderful coaches and they're going to give us a break and we're going to learn from them. And one thing that I really like about your concept is teaching the young men how to be young men and be respectful and fair play and team effort. And that's all a part of maturing and growing up. So I think that you all are doing a wonderful job with that, besides your awesome reputation. I know my son asked me and I shouldn't ask you this, I told him I was going to interview the team. He said, are they going to bring number 2? Who's number 2?
That's Aaron Berardino.
Oh, he didn't come?
Yeah, he didn't come today.
Oh, okay. And another one, he gave me a number, but I don't know. But they watch, you know, they come to the games and and then they think it's just wonderful. My grandson and my son.
Yeah, that's great.
So we're also what we would like to do now is interview the players. Just talk to them briefly and find out what they're all about and how they like the team. And then I'm going to ask them some questions. Like I know a lot about football. The band driver had to tell me what a down was, and I'm not clear yet. You know, and I watch the games and I like them and everything, but I don't know. I know there's 4 downs that you can get, right?
That's right.
And that's all I know about. You know, the first down, I thought it was like every 10 yards or something. I don't. It is?
You're on the right track.
Oh, okay. So I'm learning, and you know, I've got one son that is, and a grandson that loves the Miami Dolphins, and I've got another grandson that loves the 49ers. Finally, see, he's having a good time.
Yeah.
And then another son that likes Minneapolis, and so, and they say to me, Grandpa, well, who do you like? I said, the winner. Who's ever winning, I'm for them.
That's right.
And so I appreciate you coming.
Thank you.
And we'll have to have you in again. So we're going to close this part of the show down and start interviewing the young men. Coach Fleeting, thank you so much for coming. And Coach B,
thank you,
thank
Barbara.
you so much for coming. We'll be right back with some members of the Windsor High School football team after this break.
The Windsor Education Foundation is a 501c3 nonprofit organization run by a volunteer board. WEF provides funding for innovative educational projects developed by creative Windsor teachers. Fundraising events like our Farms to Fork dinner and support from public and local businesses help us fund these projects. For more information, go to www.windsoreducationfoundation.org. Thank you for your support.
Welcome to Spotlight.
Hello.
Members of the Windsor High football team. You're a wonderful team, and we're very proud of you here in Windsor. So I'd like for you to introduce yourself, starting here. Can you tell me your name and the position that you play?
I'm Quinn Fleeting, and I'm the quarterback.
All right. Yes?
I'm Kim Gordon. I'm the running back.
All right, Kim. And back there?
I'm Kamal Valentine. I'm the linebacker.
Okay.
This is Cole Ornsby, the defensive end.
All right. You had a very successful year, and I'd like to congratulate you for that. And what do you like most about playing the quarterback position?
I like it the most because it puts you on the spotlight and puts you on the stage, so I like all the attention for it. And it's just, the hard thing about it is when you win games. When you win games, it's like all on you, but when you lose games, it's also all on you too. But I just like the attention about it.
Kim, how do you feel when they throw you the ball and you might miss it or whatever? How do you feel when that ball's coming at you?
I just try not to think about it. Just trying to focus on making the catch and then worrying about everything after that once I make the catch.
Back there, young man, how do you feel about this position you play?
I love the position I play. And I feel like I have to make sure everybody on the team know what they're doing on my side of the ball.
Okay. Do you rotate your positions? Are you always a quarterback or a running back or a linebacker? Or do you, does coach put you in another position sometime? He might say, he might make you a running back and you a quarterback. Does that happen on your team? Or you just play the role that he gives you all the time? Are you a running back all the time?
Yeah, I'm just quarterback all the time.
And you are?
Sometimes I play defense.
Okay. And back there?
Sometimes I play offense.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Tell me what year you're in. What are you, a junior, seniors, what?
I'm a junior.
Okay.
I'm a senior.
You're a senior.
I'm a senior.
Okay.
He's-
What is he, your silent partner?
No, he's a junior.
Okay. You're senior. Are you going on to college? What are you going to do?
I'm looking to go to college for broadcasting.
Very good. That's a good field to get into. Yeah. You're going to like that. A broadcaster someone came in and I interviewed her and she was saying down in New York they have robots that, do a lot of the camera work and all. So it's kind of exciting. That's a good field to go into. Have you had some experience in that at Windsor High School?
Yeah, I work for the Windsor High television station, so it kind of gives me some experience.
Good. Good. And what do you want to do?
I want to be a mechanical engineer.
Oh, that's wonderful. Have you got your school all picked out?
No, not yet, but I'm still looking.
Okay. But that's really good. Are you getting some experience at Windsor High School too?
Nah,
Oh. So how do you know you want to be a mechanical engineer?
because I looked it up, looked at what they have to do, and those are things that I like to do. So
What skills, strengths do you have to have in order to be a mechanical engineer?
you gotta be able to think quickly, be able to build things, good at physics, chemistry, and calculus.
Oh, that's excellent. So you're good in math and all those other things. That's really good. What about you?
Well, me, I want to go to school to major in nursing.
Excellent. Excellent. You don't want to be a doctor, you want to be a
Nah. I'll be a
male nurse?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you volunteer or do some things like that now?
No, not yet.
Oh. Do you want to get some practice at it maybe next year or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does playing football, I talked to Coach Fleeting and he says that, you practice all the time. Do you get tired?
No, not at all. It's just fun to play. So it's a joy. It's a joy to play.
What do you do for recreation afterwards? Do you have time?
Not really. It's usually after football. Just go home and relax.
Okay. I have a couple of questions for me watching television. Who was the Heisman Trophy winner last year?
For college or high school?
There's only one Heisman Trophy winner.
Oh yeah. All right.
Does anyone know?
I don't know.
RG3.
Huh?
This year or last year?
Last year. Not this past one. I'm going to ask you that one too.
Was it Mark Ingram?
Oh,
He's
yeah.
playing for North Carolina.
Cam
Cam
Newton.
Newton.
Yeah.
Huh?
Cam Newton.
Okay, here you go. We can get past that back.
Cool.
Okay. And who was the quarterback? Okay, who was the the Heisman Trophy winner for this year?
It was
RG3.
Robert something the third.
Okay. That's something big, Tell me, RG3, tell me what he was noted for. What did they laugh with him about? And he was on a couple of shows. What does he like to do?
His socks.
What about?
He wears
What do
different different styles of
about?
socks.
Huh?
He wears different styles of socks.
Okay. Whoa, he's getting all the candy.
I watch a lot of ESPN.
Okay. Here's one that I don't know if you know, but this is the 50th year of an African American Heisman Trophy winner. And after he won the Heisman Trophy, he passed away when he was about 23, and he went to Syracuse. Does anyone know?
Ernie Davis.
There you go, Ernie Davis. That's right. Okay. Let me see if I can get you another one. Oh, there's a quarterback that plays for Philadelphia that had some problems with animals and
Michael Vick.
whatever.
Michael Vick.
What's his name?
Michael Vick.
Vic.
Yeah, Michael Vick. Okay. So, it tells me that you do watch you watch football and you know all about it, right? Who's your favorite quarterback? Since you're a quarterback, who's your favorite quarterback here?
It'll probably be Mark Sanchez.
Mark Sanchez. Who's he play for?
Jets.
Oh yeah, was he the one that made that run the other day? No, that was
Nah.
Cruz. Somebody.
Yeah, he had a pretty bad season.
Oh, he had a bad
Yeah.
season. Okay. Who's your favorite running back?
Marshawn Lynch,
Okay, who does he play for?
the Seahawks.
Oh, okay. Back here, who's your favorite?
Daryl Washington,
Okay, who does Daryl play for?
Cardinals.
Okay, okay. So, what two teams do you think are going to be in the Super Bowl?
I'll say it's either going to be the Saints or the Ravens. Saints and the Ravens.
New
Yeah.
Orleans Saints
Yeah.
and the Ravens. Okay. Do you agree with them,
No.
Tim?
I was thinking the Packers and the Ravens.
Okay. Yeah, the Packers are coming along, huh? And the Ravens? You think the Ravens too?
Yeah.
hmm
Okay. What happened to the Giants? They're supposed to be good. Not
think they're in
this
the
year.
playoffs.
Hmm?
They
Yeah, they're in
made it
the
to the
playoffs.
playoffs.
They are?
Mhm.
They're going to be in the playoff. There's two brothers that are quarterbacks and I don't have any more candy, but there's two brothers that are quarterbacks in the NFL.
Eli
what are their
and-
names?
Eli and Peyton.
Okay. Manning, right?
hmm
Right. And was it their father that played or another brother that played in the NFL?
Their father.
Their father, right? Okay, Archie, what's his name? Whatever. Okay. I've enjoyed having you young men on. Is there anything that you would like to advise one at a time? Someone that's interested in joining your football team, what can you tell them about the football team, what you really like about it, and what you think is kind of stressful? What about you?
I'd say playing for Windsor High is a good experience. It's really
Uh-huh.
fun.
Uh-huh.
You got to work hard, but it's worth it at the end. There's nothing I would really say that's stressful about it.
Okay. What about you? Kim?
I feel like Windsor High it's a good team. It's a good place to play at, and even if you don't have anything else to do, Windsor High football will give you a family to be with.
Oh, that's beautiful. What about you, young man?
I think Windsor High football is the best thing they could do in high school. It's just real fun, and got a nice family.
Mm-hmm. What kind of positive experiences have you had? What did you do? Did you grow to be more friendlier with each other, or have more positive feelings, or better self-esteem? What did you get from playing there? Besides learning to play football, what else do you think you learned?
It's just like being around the team is just very fun. Like you're having a bad day, you just come around the football team, your day just lightens up.
Okay, what about you?
I agree with what Quinn says. It kind of like takes everything else off your mind.
Oh, okay. How about you, young man?
Kind of the same thing, just makes everything better.
Okay. All right, let's do a little cheer. Give me a W.
Dub.
Oh, they can't. You can't. Give me a W. Shout it out.
W.
Give me an I.
I.
Give me an N.
N.
Give me a D.
D.
Give me an S.
S.
Give me an O.
O.
Give me an R.
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 What does it spell?
Windsor.
What does it spell? Louder.
Windsor.
Okay. Yay, rah, rah, for the Windsor High School football team. Thank you so much for coming. I really enjoyed you.
Thank you for
Thank you for
having
And
having us.
I hope that I'll be able to come and see you play. And good luck in college. And but you're gonna be a senior, right? Kim, what do you?
No, I'm a senior now.
You're a senior. You're
I'm on my way to college.
You're on your way to college.
Yeah.
Congratulations and best of luck to you. And the rest of the team and the ones that are not here, convey my best wishes to them, and maybe I'll come and see you play one day, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
This is Barbara Ragland saying, what a delightful group of young men. And I hope we'll be able to see them again, and don't forget to support them, because Windsor High has one of the best football teams in the state. And so until next time, Happy New Year, and be good to yourself and others.